Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. I am Vibrant V and welcome to the channel. My vibrant energies family, how are you doing? I have missed you. Kind of. I mean, because I've been recording now for a little bit, so I haven't missed you like that, but a little bit I have. Okay, so Capricorn, what's going on? Are you missing somebody? Are they taking a piss at you? What's happening here, my loves? Okay, so loves, only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? If it doesn't, please do not force it to fit, okay? Just come back another day and it might resonate, or check out, what else is in your chart. If you are new to the channel, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe, because yes, obviously, duh, who doesn't want the channel to grow? So yeah, definitely if you're feeling generous of spirit, Capricorn, it's really quite easy and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything just to press the button. So thanks in advance. Okay, messages for Capricorns. Our determined, focused, and driven Capricorns. Oh, okay, maybe not so much. No, I'm joking. Eight of Cups. Okay, so Eight of Cups is really about, this is the thing where we turn our backs on something that we have invested a lot of our emotional energy into, and we're saying there's nothing here anymore, or it doesn't feel the same anymore, so we're moving on into a new direction. Some of you guys, it could be that you're leaving one workplace to go to another place of study. And when I say that, really what I'm saying is maybe he's moved on from working in a particular environment, a particular organization or something, particular area, and then you've moved to work in a different locality or a different area, or you're now doing something that you passionately care about again, or you're learning something new that you care about, okay? And really that's giving me a vibe of like you've moved on from one employment or job to a different one, but you're learning new skills, and it's giving me that apprentice vibes, okay? So some of you guys could be learning some new things coming up. So whatever you've emotionally detached yourself from or walked away from energy emotionally, I don't know if you physically left, but some of you guys, maybe it's not an actual physical move, it's an emotional kind of, I'm not in this anymore, okay? Trying to find, go to pastures greener, what is it? Yeah, to see what is out there and available for you. So yeah. And you guys are maybe trying to just figure out what options to take, as you kind of see what is out there for you. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. So we've got 882 here, guys. So you guys could be seeing that, or 888 or 8 somethings. There's like, yeah, all of that. So that's a lot, a lot to do with drive, accomplishment. And when I say accomplishment, really, it's kind of your hard work paying off for you. It's success, it's abundance, it's good luck, good fortune type stuff as well, right? Okay, let's get some messages to clarify. What's the Eight of Cups here, please, for Capricorn? The Four of Wands. Oh, hello, yeah, so an institution. It could be the family. Maybe it's a marriage and a connection as well. Five of Wands, because there was a lot of conflict, fighting, competition. Maybe you didn't feel like you were actually seen, regarded, or possibly understood. Maybe your work wasn't regarded as, yeah, not your work, but your input, there we go. If your input possibly wasn't seen, or maybe you had to fight for that to be seen, and in the end it's almost like the universe said, listen, you need to kind of have higher or better aspirations or something like that for yourself, and you need to move on in a new direction, have a new hope, a new wish. We have the star here, and then we've got the Fool underneath. So yeah, you're definitely heading in a new direction, taking a new leap of faith and trying to study up or learn. There's something you're fine-tuning because you're looking at and you study the detail of it. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're into philosophy or those type of things, possibly philosophy, psychology, I won't say all the ologies, but it's kind of just deeper learning. Do you see what I mean? To understand, to gain better understanding. It could also be working on something as well. Okay, some of you guys, Some of you guys completely randomly, you're taking a new route to work. Or maybe, yeah, it's just as simple as that for some of you guys. I don't, yeah, let me know. Capricorn, let me know, okay? Yeah. You're gonna come to, like, it's just gonna be, you're gonna be, yeah. I don't know, be careful. Your path might be a little bit blocked or something. We'll pull the cards and we'll see what's happening over here. Four of Wands, Five of Wands, the Star. Okay. I almost feel like it's wishing for something better. Like you're wishing for this to end or something, right? I don't know if it's you're wishing for it to hold on. And then when I say for it to end, it's the conflict and the drama I feel as though you want to end. It's not, not necessarily whatever this is here, this house, this home, this foundation. I don't think you necessarily want it to end. But some of you guys will need to walk away from it because I think you realize, you know what I feel almost? It's going to sound a little bit controversial here with how I'm going to say it possibly. I'm not sure. But you see the star. The star is that limitless abundance, right? Or the attitude of, or believing like, the world is your oyster, effectively, right? Anything you can dream of or think of, you can have it if obviously you then take the steps to work towards it, to achieve it, etc., etc. Cool, no problem. But what I almost feel as though while I've gone on that whole rant, am I going to remember what I'm trying to say? I feel as though this scenario here was making you lose hope in that belief. So you had to leave it behind. So you had to emotionally separate from it. Wow, Capricorn, that's kind of deep. Oh my God, I don't even know. Is there anything else for this, please? I just want to clarify that a little bit more. Because why does Capricorn feel they need to walk away? If it's, sometimes this card, the Eight of Cups in the reading, is as simple as somebody literally leaving to go to the shop or to work and coming back home. Like it can be as simple as that sometimes, the readings or the messages in it. Okay, so maybe it's not that deep, but what is this Eight of Cups? Still a little bit more for, I do feel like it maybe caused you a little bit, yeah. I don't know if you're all that dramatic like that, Capricorn. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. You started, I think, looking at what was growing, what you have invested in so much, like physically, all the time and the effort that you've put in. Oof. The possible money too as well that you've invested into this situation, connection, building, work, something. What you got from it, basically. You looked at it and you realized, even though, physically, maybe you guys, there's people here, that's why I say you guys. Maybe whoever's involved in the scenario, it's like you guys had, you have built up, quite a bit, seven pentacles here, but now you're reflecting on that, and I think it just doesn't fill you emotionally. It doesn't fill you emotionally. What is the Seven of Pentacles here, please, for Capricorn? Eight of Wands. So, funny thing is, when I see this, I just immediately got the sense of I need to speed out of there. That's kind of what I got. Okay, so there's something like that. Hold on. Some of you guys, because of everything that was going on, I think it put your dreams on hold there for a second as well. Oh. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, you just stopped kind of investing your time and energy into it. I think you kind of, it's almost like you, all of a sudden, you put your foot down and you stopped. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, it could be that you didn't even love an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus as well. So, yeah, interesting. One more card for that. Seven of Cups with the King of Pentacles, yeah. And then Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Some of you guys, though, sorry, it could be change of location, like actually physically, you could just be working from one office to another office or something, but some of you guys are actually changing work, as in maybe working for an institution to now going self-employed, realizing that this environment of work is just too toxic. I love to use the word chaotic, sorry, it's just kind of my favorite word in the season. And so you just kind of looked at what other opportunities, or what else could be available to you. And I think it's about knowing that it's going to take a bit of time, for you to, you have to invest a lot of time and effort and energy, and you have to do a lot, it looks like, or quite a bit, to gain some kind of, to go towards self-employment, basically. It's going to take I don't know, yeah. I was going to say it's going to take a minute there, Capricorn. But here I see you as determined, though. It's like you're determined and focused. This is that this is that Taurus energy. When Taurus is ready for work, and is driven and is focused and almost narrow, one-track minded, right? Caps, you know this very well too. You do not let people get in the way of when it comes to your work. That's one thing you will not play with. So whatever, possibly if there's some issues at work here, it's about you needing to, take some action, put in some applications, go somewhere else. What's the Eight of Pentacles here? And or decide that you want to go self-employed or something. Right, so the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys could be writing novels as well. Sorry, I don't know, why that comes up. But it's like romance novels, sweet, or poetry, poems, something like this, okay? Some of you guys can expect that. Maybe while you're working, you receive some kind of message from somebody who's a little bit sensitive and afraid to kind of come towards you. They probably feel that you have your guards up, that you're protecting yourself at this time, perhaps. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on, wait. And then the last one, cool. Right, the reason I said hold on a second, because we have the Eight of Cups over here and the Nine of Cups came over here. So whatever it is you're heading towards, actually, you are doing this, like, to have a sense of emotional fulfillment within yourself. We already established here you weren't getting your needs met in some capacity. You've poured in all that you can and you have to walk away now, okay? You got as much as you could from the situation. It's just like, you know what, so these cups, clearly it's not fulfilling. I've invested a lot of time and energy into this thing. I've nurtured, we've planted, and it's grown. I don't know, this could have been like a 7-year thing that you guys have worked on, something like that, right? Between 7? Yeah, some of you guys 7 to 10 years maybe. You've been working on something, a situation, wherever it is you've been. And it's like, no, it doesn't have to be years, it could be months actually. 7 to 10 years or 7 to 10 months is what I'm feeling. But it's just not enough for you. That's all. It's not emotionally fulfilling. So now you've walked away from that, or detached, or no longer emotionally invested in the same way. Yeah, you are. It's just new opportunities and new starts is what I feel is happening for you. That's going to make you feel more in line or more aligned with what you are about and what you're trying to manifest in your own truth for your, in terms of like being authentic is what I meant to say. Ugh, excuse me. And for some reason we have this little side story that I wanted to kind of flip out here. So, Capricorn, maybe you're doing just fine, right? Working on your own self and whatever it is that you're doing. And then just something out of the blue, maybe a message comes out of the blue, and then it's got this energy behind it, the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. You might have someone here who's coming towards you. Maybe they're trying to offer you love, but they're coming from it's almost like they're carrying that baggage of hurt behind them. Does that make sense? Or it's that maybe this person's reaching to you, you're reaching to them, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, it might be a message actually. That will explain and express some kind of truth. Now, it could speak of, I think this truth will talk about some disappointments, but like it's emotional things that caused you kind of, to feel hurt basically within yourself. I could say that they would There's a potential of a third party situation here. But generally, if that's the case, it would be at work. I'm going to be honest, because I don't get it. Like, yeah. But also, yeah, I can't say it's actual third party, like cheating, but it could be at work, or it's work that's the issue, or a distraction for somebody here. I think somebody might try to give you something, but you're occupied in, I was gonna say occupied in your occupation. You're occupied learning something new when it comes in, and it's kind of like, oh, I wasn't really ready for this. You know, this information comes in, or this message, or this possible invitation, or a demonstration of love, or some kind of truth that unfolds between you and somebody here. And it's like you look up almost like, well, you know, I was kind of here minding my own business. Of course, I've only got my 3 cups, and it may seem a bit sad, but honestly, he's not even. This card is very interesting because normally the 4 of Cups can look very sad and disappointed. This one's just analyzing the cup, though. It's looking at the love. He's looking at it. He's analyzing it. Like, am I interested? Do I want to take it? Do I trust it? Whose hand is that anyway? You know, because all the while he's there reading his book. Look how content he is. His hand is even resting on the page to say, like, this is the page I'm on, before I accidentally, you know, get distracted by you with this, whatever it is that you're doing here. I've got some things that I'm trying to learn. And possibly it's through the learning that this person has built up. Maybe these 3 cups here are their own self-love that they've poured into. And maybe they're quite okay on their own, perhaps. Okay? I don't know. And I say they. I feel as though this is more you, if anything. Up to now, I got sidetracked again. Okay. What is this Ace of Swords, though, please? If that helps. The Sun. Oof. It's going to highlight something about the past. God damn. When the past comes in, you just know it's going to be a pain in the ass sometimes. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes reflecting is not always, it can be a little bit painful, right? It knocks me off my feet. There's something about your love. Gold. That makes me weak. Do, do, do. Do. I have no clue where that came from. But yeah, okay, some kind of truth. It might be a good thing though. This might actually bring back some joy and playfulness, something like this. If you don't know, there's something about your love and it knocks them off their feet, babes. Literally to the point where it's like when they think about you, it's just like, oh, where is my love, Capricorn? Capricorn, oh, where? Oh, down type. Dramatic. Nonsense. But yeah, that's not a terrible thing. I'm not even trying to laugh at the person, but that's very cute, actually. Let's be honest. If it is that. But some of you guys, there's something here that's from the past. So how to say it? Being mindful, because I don't, something about I hate saying these certain things, but something like a health thing from the past is coming up, basically. Okay, I'm just gonna say it and leave it like that. The Sun is here, so maybe someone's on bed rest because they're pregnant, something like that. Oh, yep. And then we have the Queen of Cups just kind of standing here with her almost looking pregnant belly, something like this. Oh, that took a different turn here too. I'm going to avoid that part. Yeah, I'm not gonna say yeah. Okay, let's swiftly move on, Caps. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I still don't. Okay. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Interesting. Okay, sorry. I'm just looking at, and I feel like there's a lot of emotion and passion. What's the Two of Wands, please, for Capricorn? Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Is it a 3 thing for you, baby? 3, 3, 3. And the 9 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. Ooh, la la, says so. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay, so Capricorn, listen, you and or somebody else, I don't know, if there's not like, if I feel like there needs to be just some clarity, some things that needs to be spoken about that aren't quite spoken about, we can't quite see eye to eye, something like that. It's just, this feels like unnecessary mess is what it feels like. It's just, yeah, that's what it feels a little bit like. Okay, let me hold my tongue and let's continue, right? Yeah, so I think you're going to make a choice to move on by your self-love. You're going to work to achieve for yourself. Everything here is very independent, even though the 3 of Pentacles should be that partnership, working together, teamwork card. It's not in this scenario here. It's almost every man for himself is kind of what I'm hearing or feeling, right? Okay. So yeah, if you're reviewing or if you're, you know, the Two of Wands is you, I personally think is you making a choice one way or the other to go and have and do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you're going to do it on your own. But interestingly, it leads to the 10 of Cups. So even though you're going to be working on your, or maybe you're not then, maybe this 3 of Pentacles I need to look at slightly differently, but so if it did include the 3 people here, then that would make sense, because we'd be planning to take, you know, if we do decide to go down this path, we'd be planning to do that together, right? You coming in as an individual person, independent person, you working as part of the team, you know, and the team accomplishing its achievement enough for, you know, there to be some kind of celebration for everybody to be happy and have their needs met and content, right? But it does require equal give and take. But you also want to be recognized and you need your stripes. Yeah, I think that I feel like there's an emotional blockage here, to be honest with you, Caps. I think that's really what's happening. But it's because you felt you needed to detach for whatever reason over here. Okay. I think that's it, really. What's the 3 of Pentacles? Let me just clarify that a little bit. The Fool. Yeah, doing it alone. That's Aries. Oh, sugar. Yeah, Aries energy. It's definitely that type of thing of, okay, well, you know, if people aren't going to be pulling their weight in the situation or the relationship or whatever it is here, right? And if it's like teamwork at work, you know what it's like to be on teams where people are just like not doing all the things that they're supposed to do. So after a while, you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with you anymore because you're going to cause me to, you know, miss out on my deadline or whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So I'll do it on my own, okay? And instead of saying anything or, you know, being harsh about it, you're literally just going to take the opportunity and just like disappear and just go ahead and do it. Does that make sense? The take charge energy is this Aries energy here, right? But you're going to do it, combining it, I believe personally, Capricorn, with that King of Cups energy, where you're not going to show your card. You're going to be very poker faced about how you're going to do what you're doing here, or what your next steps are, what your next plans are. Damn, baby, damn. Okay, well, honeys, I'm just going to pull a few of these cards to see what other messages we have for our beautiful... Wait, who am I reading for? Capricorns. I felt like in my head I heard Scorpio, so maybe check out Scorpio's reading. But yeah, this is for Capricorn. I am going to do this. Right, so trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then, oh, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Oh God. So whenever I see that, it lets me know that there's some things happening at this time that you guys are not seeing very clearly. there is definite chaos going on if you are in a relationship or there's anything that you're trying to work on right now to have or whatever it is. It's not feeling 100%. I'll tell you why. Whenever you tell us that divine time is at work in our lives, we're all going to throw our hands up like, oh, okay, so the universe is doing something great. Because you just don't know. It doesn't work out as quickly as we like. That's just not the way the universe operates. And so there is, I think, an energy of like, oh, maybe wanting to give up a little bit. Yeah, but that's the guidance overall is to trust. And your feelings are worth exploring. And, you know, not only is there a potential of a, you know, the challenge in time and it is worth the wait, or worth waiting for, perhaps there's a delay in being able to express love. And this is a past life relationship, exactly. This is that type, oh God, you have known each other in the past. This is exactly that type of, okay, yep. Forgiving and learning, no, okay. Yep, right, so Capricorn, I'm done here. I'm going to move on from that. Sorry, I should tell you the other bits I saw. I'm so sorry for those of you it matters for. Chemistry, forgiving and learning, children, finances and career, soulmate, and stay optimistic about your love life, okay? So yeah, take from those messages what resonates with you, my loves. Yeah, try and be patient wherever possible. I mean, easier said than done. I'll figure it. I don't know what you're going through here, love. So whatever is for your best, trust yourself with your decisions. And I would say trust your heart, but you know what? Sometimes that's harder to do and maybe not even the right thing to advise, depending. It's for you to decide what is relevant, Caps. Only you know what cycle in your life that you're in, so you'll know how you need to behave. All right, my darlings, thank you. Appreciate this. Appreciate your time. It is no small thing. Okay, so if you would, definitely drop a like, press the subscribe button, and I'll see you the next time. Also, in the meantime, check out some other videos. All right, my loves, take care. Bye.